Alright, this is a Star Galaxy pinball machine. It's all LED lit. This is equivalent in size to the 3/4 Zizzle brand arcade pinball machines. This one's, I believe, made by a company in Australia. I don't know how it ended up getting over here to the States, but I found it on Craigslist for a pretty sweet deal, so snatched it up for my daughter. It's got, the different buttons up top rather than down below, and for the button down here, it's got just start on the front panel. Really nice arts all the way around it. Stuff that's reminiscent of like Starship Troopers or Battlestar Galactica, Star Wars, stuff like that. So pretty cool looking. The playfield's very simple. You got your shooter on the side, the plunger. The flippers are controlled by solenoids, so you actually press the button and you'll get a real spring, albeit it's a little weak. That's the spinning directional target. You also got a couple ramp shots. If you get up there, you get a couple extra lives. If you send it up that way, that'll drop into Saturn to give you some extra points, or you can send it down the ramp. LED lights all through it. You got different little targets and roll under things, and these pop bumpers, again, controlled by a nice solenoid. There's some sound effects in here that are ripped right from Star Wars, so no wonder why they probably didn't make a whole lot of these. There was probably a threat of lawsuit. I added a couple things like Darth Maul's spaceship just back there under the playfield, and some static electricity kind of charge that I got off a Star Wars figure. And but yeah, it's kind of a small machine. 3/4 size, just simple, but so a little bit of a toy, but a big kid's toy. I think it stands about 4 feet tall, but yeah, pretty cool. Anyways, to go through and select it, you can increase the volume, number of players, and the difficulty level. Difficulty level just basically doesn't make anything harder. It just gives you a different number of lives to begin with. And you'd go ahead and hit the start button. And you get that target starting to spin. Hit the plunger. I'm not going to be able to play one-handed here. Yeah, that was great. It's pretty sweet stuff. I mean, very simple. I just wish I was able to do it one-handed, but I'm actually in the process of selling it on Craigslist today, so I just wanted to take a video before it's gone. Right down the hole. If you don't score any points, it goes right down to the bottom, and you get to free shoot it. So that's pretty cool. If you're a kid that don't know how to play pinball too well, then it's kind of forgiving. You get different little sound effects, and you get the idea. Game ends, and the one I'd like to show you, which if I had the plexiglass off, I would. When you send it up the ramp, it makes a cool little swirly sound as it comes down. If you go up into that ramp, it starts, or hit this Saturn target, it starts making a cool little faster beat song rather than that weird space music in the background. It starts getting your blood flowing and stuff. And one of the shots back here, if you actually get it into one of those targets, you'll hear an exact sound effect ripped right from Star Wars. It's of a TIE fighter shooting. So, and then I believe, gosh, I think when you hit one of the targets over here, it makes like a very quick X-wing laser sound. It's hard to distinguish, but it's there. If you know Star Wars, you'll know the sound effect is an X-wing shooting. But yeah, it's a cool little game, and just want to take a video for some sort of record so people can see what this is if it ever shows up on their Craigslist, or if they need information about it. Thanks a lot for watching.